There's like a whole like bunch of conspiracy stuff behind the YouTube stuff too that we could get into. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, well, tell me. I want, of course.
So,
Well, I'm Mr. Conspiracy, man.
yeah, a lot of people seem to think, and I'm not going to drop any names because I don't want to start a ton of crap. But I know people that are good friends with some of the bigger YouTubers, and not necessarily all fishing related. Some are magnet fishermen, and some are just like treasure hunters, and just all different kind of niches and stuff. But I have a couple friends that know a good bit of them, and he's kind of got some like inside information to where there are some of these bigger YouTubers actually have people working for them, or their managers actually that are making money off their channels. They'll actually like kind of seek and destroy the smaller channels that are like show potential, so that their clients and stuff can completely control the niches.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a heck of a that's definitely
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that one.
And you'll see some big YouTubers going from like niche hopping. They'll take over one and then they'll start doing something else. Take it over, get another one, and there's like a circle of like a group of guys that will just kind of. It's crazy.
No kid. So how does a niche actually develop? Like that's the thing that gets me. So there's a guy up here. He's called ND Yak Angler. He's not. Yeah. He's like up in. Have you seen any of his videos? No,
I think so. Yeah.
So part of it, dude, and I know you know this, but part of it is like these are guys that were like doing the YouTube thing before anybody else. They were like the early adopters of YouTube. So I think that is a huge part of it. And you can talk about how these guys are putting out videos on a consistent basis. That's definitely true. But they've got a heck of a motivation because they're making so much money off their YouTube channel. Right. But they're also, I think the biggest key to their success was that when YouTube blew up, they reaped the benefits. And it's like the Guggen guys and then North Dakota ND Yak Angler. That's the biggest thing for them, really. And it's not knocking those guys. It's just I think that's really what's going on here. It's not like they were putting out, like blockbuster quality videos. Let's not kid ourselves here. It was chesty videos and, very basic videos. And so, so I kind of lost my train of thought there. It's very common for me. This is what I was going to say. So ND Yak Angler, he puts out, and this is what I want to go into as far as niches like you're talking about. He does a video with a duckling lure, right? And this thing's got 10 million views. And it's just a chesty video, and it's him, and it's cool. I mean, he's catching big northern pike. He's up on a river north of, kind of on the border of Minnesota and North Dakota. But, and so he's, is he going, I'm looking at the videos that are doing well on these big channels, and look at this guy's doing a duck video. I need to do a duck video. Is that what's going on?
So that could be. A lot of people jump on something like that if they see like a trend kind of happening. I tried to do it once with a GoPro on a fish video because like everybody was doing it and they were blowing up. And mine popped off kind of quick, but it like died quickly. It's like my channel's always felt like there's like a wall that it just hits, and it's like I can't penetrate it. It's so weird. Like I actually had a video one time hit 9,000 views in like 20 minutes. And
wow.
I was like, and then I was looking. It was showing me where the views were coming from. Like I checked like a couple hours later when some of the analytics came in, and it was showing that you need to chill, girl. What are you doing?
She's doing good. She's doing good, man.
Yeah, I'm worried she's gonna knock my computer down. What are you doing? Man, making me lose my train of thought. But it actually had been put into. Oh my goodness.
You okay, Josie?
Out of control.
Your dad's on the biggest podcast on the internet here. I'm telling you, he's doing a fantastic job here. He's multitasking. He's got a lot going on. Major props to you, Joe.
Yeah, I'm trying. But no, so I actually saw that they were putting it in these playlists with all these like crazy huge YouTubers. Like YouTube had made a playlist and put my video in there, and then I guess people were just like watching this playlist.
Okay.
And were just coming to my video.
Were you were on the suggested toolbar?
Yeah, well, it was suggested too, but I didn't realize this, that like YouTube will actually put together a playlist of videos that are like trending kind of.
Okay.
Threw my video on there. And so it was crazy, man. Like it literally got 9,000 views in like 20 minutes, and then it just stopped. Like my analytics looked insane. Like it was just like crazy. And then it was just like boom, like nothing. And like my retention was good, my click-through rate was good. And I think to this day it only has like 9,600 views or something. Like it was so wild. It literally felt like someone was like, "Oh shit! Like what's this doing on here?" And just like deleted it off, like whatever. Like,
how did this guy get in here? How'd this guy get in this exclusive club?
That's what it felt like, man. And I've had like other videos that kind of were similar, and it's just like they'll be doing good, they'll be getting crazy like click-through rates and retention and stuff, and then all of a sudden it's just dead, like just like hits a wall. And then I've got videos that over time have just like amassed like 90,000, 100,000 views, but yeah, I don't know.
I give you, listen, man, I have never ever on this YouTube journey, let's call it that, a YouTube journey, ever had those kind of views ever. And I mean, the amount of work that I've put into these videos, it's you know, it's kind of stupid, quite honestly. You know, but for me, you know, I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't enjoy it. It's kind of like, right. For me, it's just, it's about, even this podcast. It sounds corny, I guess, you know, but I've always loved video production, and I've always loved radio. And so to just be able to put stuff out there and be creative, you know, is enough of a charge for me, and I get a charge out of it. However, you know, it would be nice to you know, make more money doing this. But it is, you know, I've said this, I mean, people have heard me bitching before. You know, it's super, I mean, it's super frustrating to work hard on a video, and it just doesn't matter. It's not, what's more important is like finding these niches, finding these trending topics where, hey, yeah, use a duckling lure. So I have to go out on my day off and go fish with a duckling lure. You know, that drives me bonkers about YouTube. It's really, you know, and I guess I don't mean to sound bitter, but it really is something that I wish there would be a competitor that would come out like to YouTube, and maybe somehow find an algorithm where I don't know that kind of stuff isn't rewarded so well. You know, like you can have the dumbest video, but it could still do well just because you're like, remember a few years ago, it was like cutting a knife through a hot steel, something like it was a red hot knife through stuff. You know, I'm using a red hot knife, and then the fishing guys were like, yeah, I'll get a video of a red hot knife going through my Shimano reel or something. And then it's just like, give me a damn break, dude.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty wild. And then it's like, it's almost like the trends aren't even chosen by people. It's just like whichever the first couple of videos the algorithm pushes, and everybody just duplicates it. And then it's just like, you don't even want to see it, but it's just like crammed down your throat.
Well, you wonder if maybe that's this is the downfall of society. You know, it's just like idiocracy. You're seeing it on YouTube, the dumbest videos, the absolute dumbest videos. You know, and like all of society is just, you know, it's like we're just becoming like a TikTok nation of just like everybody's just, and I shouldn't talk. I mean, I'm filming myself, but we're all just doing the dumbest videos, just like, hey, look at me. You know, I don't know. I think there is a part of me that just really wonders if we're just like the biggest idiots. Thanks for tuning into the podcast. If you've enjoyed our content, please consider subscribing to Another Fishing Podcast on iTunes, which is available also on just about every major podcasting platform. We'd love for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Angling Uploaded, and for exclusive benefits, become a member on Patreon. So go to patreon.com and search Angling Uploaded, become a member. Oh God, we'd love you if you do that. Thanks, guys.